Got another barn find here on the channel. Barn find. Calling this one a barn find. It was underneath a house. That was one of the houses on stilts. What we got here is underneath the tarp, the front half of it. Let's see, 1976 South Coast 22 barn find. And what's interesting is that this one hasn't been butchered that bad. Still has all the original lights on it. It's got random pieces of hardware like that added to it. They had a Bimini top on it at one point, I'd assume it was with that one, and then there's another hook. You can see the rust line right there. That matches. I got two Honda 7.5 model B75 engines. They're the parallel twin, belt drive, cam. This one does not have spark and the transmission's messed up. The other one has carburetor problems. Here's the bottom, part of the bottom end. What we got down here is this one was starting to getting taken apart to be restored 20 years ago. And it got gutted, and that's as far as they got. Now I have painted the sidewalls and cleaned it out. I got some rot going on right there, and the whole bottom of that's rotted out. The original cushions are actually in pretty good shape. That hole is for a head unit. That's the new head unit I'm going to put in. It was originally cut out with a smaller hole in the middle with a hole on either side for one of the old school 2 dials. But being I own a car audio shop, I'm like, no, we can't have that. So it's got a modern Bluetooth head unit. I'm going to do 4 6x9s in it probably. Or 2 of those monitor style with a pair of 6x9s. All the lights are going to be converted over to LED. I'm going to use the original fixtures and sockets and just put LED bulbs in them. I'm just going to put 2 deep cycle marine batteries on it and like a 60-watt solar charger. So with the stereo going, it won't keep it charged, but it'll help keep the level up. And if I'm out running the stereo full blast and all the lights are LED, I should have my mast light on through the night. My anchor light on top of the mast, which has to be done. And I even got the original mast for it. I think it's like a 26-foot mast. 27 somewhere in there. I had all this foam packed underneath the front, so I guess if it sunk, it wouldn't sink to the bottom. I don't think that's going to hold up an 1,800-pound boat out of the water. New fuel can came with it, new 20 years ago, but it was underneath the house, so it was never exposed to sun, so it still looks new. And this boat was freaking black when I pulled it out. Somebody painted the top, all this anti-slide spots, as I call them, yellow. The hulls are yellow if I were to polish it, or wax it, I guess, with a buffet. Yeah, buff it. That's the word I want. It's yellow. I started buffing the front of it, and it is yellow. So yeah, we've had barn find dirt bikes on this channel, barn find mowers, that barn find truck, which is now lifted 6 inches and has a brush guard on it that I have to cut and weld back straight. But whatever. And now we have a barn find sailboat. That one wasn't a barn find, that was a front yard find. 27-footer, 22-footer. That's not a sailboat. It's got a 350 small block in it. But yeah. So, give it a month. Nah, just kidding. 2-3 months. I do have sails for it too, in good shape. They're original sails from the 70s, in good shape still somehow. They're yellow and match the boat. Horrendous color, but hey, whatever. I can't complain because the deal on this boat's just too good. But yeah, and the compass, it's junk, it's cracked, but whatever. Yep, gotta cover that back up. I knocked that off a few minutes ago and it's gonna get ready to rain, so I gotta cover that back up. I bolted this one back down. Haven't bolted that one down yet because there's a bunch of crap in front of it. Filled up the trash bag full of stuff. This thing is just disgusting. There's no windows in it for the past 20 years. This window isn't in yet because it started raining on me, so it's just got duct tape on top to keep the water out, but the other two are in. The side ones and the front ones. It's a swing keel just like a Catalina. And, yeah, it's a piece of junk. But, hey, it'll be good when it's done.